Sure. Advancing through the mind. Advancing through the mind. You know, when we can feel, you can say, the flow of life, we're often, in that moment, or we're experiencing some kind of happiness. And, when we're experiencing this happiness, you could say life is easy, life is at ease. It's flowing, it's making the essence of its own manifestation. It's going on with a higher sense of empowerment. We can talk about this as the heart's way of communicating or connecting to growth. When the heart is connected to growth or communicating within some form of connection, although we can't see it with our eyes, our heart is generating some kind of connection. It's generating some kind of it's generating some link towards a greater servitude, something that's serving us in life, something that's making us feel good, something that's making us feel happy. Now, here's the catch, is that our mind will always separate us from that. It's designed, it's the chemistry, it's the makeup of this reality, is that we are able to form this connection with our hearts, especially at a young age. It does it to us at a young age to prepare us for a life of this reality of being able to grow a higher sense of purpose, and then for the mind to cut us off to that. And then all of a sudden, when we're cut off to that, all we're left with is the mind. All we're left with is the mind's talking. The mind's talking, and we don't have any left. We don't have any of that sense of purpose from the heart left, because it's cut off. The mind has cut us off to that. The heart hasn't stopped working. A lot of us believe that, the heart stops working because who knows what the mind can convince us to believe. Yet, the heart stops working because the mind convinces us with enough perception that the heart is bad for us, or it does it through negative seedings of seedlings that we decide to grow with our mind. If we had enough truth, or enough self discipline, or enough self-love to understand what's truly happening, is that no love can be bad for humans. All love is good. It depends how the mind manipulates that love to make our point of attention stay within the mind. If our point of attention, which is our focus, is only staying within the mental frame, life can get very difficult for us, because we're always just in the mind's point of attention. And the mind's point of attention is negative as fuck. It's constantly negative. It's constantly thinking of all the negatives. It's so toxic, the mind's point of attention, because the mind's point of attention is the vehicle. The vehicle, we're just inside the vehicle, and the vehicle's negative as fuck. And if we can't learn how to get out of that vehicle through however we do it, some people do it through exercise, some people do it through, meditation, whatever, good food, eating good food. Naturally, we vibrate our energy outside of this negative vehicle, which is the mind. And when we grow out of that vehicle, we enter into places like our heart space, and connecting out into nature, and connecting to other points of attention, other awarenesses, other positives in life. Yeah, where we're only stuck in our mental headspace, it's fucking negative, for God's sake. It's toxic. And how we get out of that mental frame is through learning about ourselves, learning how we're programmed within the mental frame, learning how our mind works, learning how to raise out of this toxic paradigm.